It's a time where I tell you what I have worn for the month, and I will tell you now that these are outfits for autumn and for spring, perfect for that temperate weather. And I haven't really felt great this month, and my voice is still a little bit, you know, croaky, and I'm coughing a lot, but let's just get on with it. So cargo pants came out a bit. They were green. My capsule, if you remember, had some green in it, so I used my cargo pants because the weather was appropriate. One particular day I really didn't feel like doing too much. Cargo pants and burgundy. Now burgundy and green look great together, great autumnal combination, and the weight of the outfit here with just my sleeves rolled up, no layering item, was perfect for the warm weather as well. For the spring I would change out the burgundy and use maybe a pink or an ivory blouse to go with the cargo pants. On this particular day, I wasn't leaving the house, I wasn't feeling great, and I actually put this photo up on Instagram saying, what do you do when you don't have your mojo? Put on a necklace and slippers and suck it up. And that's really what I did. But then there's another day when I did wear my cargo pants again with a thin knitted sweater, long sleeve sweater, so I pushed the sleeves up. And the sweater is navy and ivory, which is really a classic stripe. I do love navy with the green of cargo pants, so it's a great combination. The belt, and I'll do a front tuck. I don't think I had makeup on, so therefore it was just I'm just going to go to the shops type, go and deliver a letter to the post office or a parcel to the post office, something like that type of outfit. Now another way I wore the striped sweater was with some jeans and boots and a trench coat. Now this makes the jumper, which is quite a classic jumper, but it makes it a lot more of a classic look as well, because we haven't got that sort of cargo green in the outfit. It's the classic neutrals, being indigo jeans, black boots, black bag, and ivory camel coloured trench coat. Perfect classic look for where you want to, as fail-safe. You want to meet somebody for coffee, and a fail-safe outfit would be one like this with the classic colours in it. This time of year, and going into the winter as well, we are going to be wearing our, if we've got them, our moto boots and biker boots, and if we haven't, maybe you'd want to get some, because I absolutely live in my reflow boots, which are still available. I'll link them down below. I live in my biker boots this time of year as well. They're absolutely perfect. So whereas earlier on in the year I was wearing a lot of white trainers and white gym shoes, it's now these type of boots. And so the way I've worn these boots this month has been with my green pleather trousers. Now these are a couple of years old, about 3 years old, and so they are skinny because that was what was around at that time. But that's great with this heavy boot, because the heavy boot's not going to go with flares or boot cut. So if you've got skinny in your wardrobe and you've got boots like this, or you're going to get boots like this, it's a way of wearing those skinnies because they balance perfectly. The skinnier the jean balances with the heavy boot perfectly. So that's a way to pair those trousers or that shaped trouser with a boot. So a couple of times I used this kind of combination, once with a blouse and a sort of an indoor coat, a coatigan, but it's not a cardigan, it's not a heavy duty coat, jacket, a long jacket, blazer, and I thought this was a great look. You've seen this in another video already when I was talking about how to create outfits, outfit combinations, but I loved wearing this. I thought it matched perfectly the colours and the combination, that the aesthetic of the outfit and the silhouette of the outfit all balanced pretty well. Very pleased I was able to use my biker boots and the trousers as well. So these trousers I actually didn't wear last year. I bought them a couple of years ago, so I wore them the previous year, but didn't wear them last year at all. So that rule about throwing things out after a year, ignore that, because a few times I've worn them this month. So another time I've worn them this month has just simply been with a black jumper and again the boots, the trousers, and this was to go out for a casual meal out with friends. And then I ended up going off to a bar where my daughter frequents, thinking I'll just pop in and say hello. When I got there I found that they were playing 1970s and 80s music. There were quite a few people my age there, so I thought, oh, I'm going to stay. So I ended up staying and having a bit of a dance about as well in this outfit. So anyway, that was that outfit and that little story. Boots again. A midi dress that is more the weight of a summer dress, but the colour is great for spring and autumn. Using a sweater or a sweater vest over the top for warmth and giving it that autumn feel and spring feel, and using the biker boots, because this is what we're going to be wearing now. We're going to be wearing our midi dresses, not with heels. Yes, we can wear them when the weather's warmer, we can wear them with white trainers, but we're going to be wearing them with heavy boots. So have a go. Get a midi dress out or skirt that is from summer maybe, but it's the right colours for the time of year, and pair it. Try pairing it, doing something with it, putting a jumper over the top. Put a cardigan, but belt the cardigan. Maybe either a short cardigan, or if it's a long cardigan, put a belt around it, because you don't want to look frumpy, because you've got the long dress or skirt and you don't want a long cardigan with that unless you're belting the cardigan. But something like this, experiment, have a go and see if you can use your heavy boots with a dress or skirt you've got lying around. And when you're going out, that would give you a really modern vibe. Now, talking about modern vibes, on Instagram I did mention that I needed to get dressed for some people coming over for lunch and wasn't sure what to wear. And a follower said, well, how about this? She went through my Instagram, picked something, messaged it to me. So, okay, right, yes, I've got those items still. I'll give that a go. So I put it on. So this is the picture she'd found of 3 or 4 years ago. And I did put this on YouTube at the time, so it was okay. This was an okay outfit at that time. And this was now. So you can see I've still got the clothes. However, I wasn't at all comfortable. This was not a modern look. So I wanted to actually recreate that now for 2022 and 2023 on the basis that I'm using the same sort of ethos of the outfit, but with a modern vibe. And so I changed the t-shirt for one that I bought recently from Marks & Spencer's, you know, the yellow linen one, which I have worn quite a lot this month. Now this t-shirt's collared, it's got a V-neck, and the sleeves are a far better length. You don't really think about t-shirt sleeves until you notice. You know, I noticed when I put this t-shirt on, the sleeves aren't the right length now. They're not at all. It looks dated. That sleeve length looks dated. Whereas the recent t-shirt, it looks great. Now I'm seeing an awful lot of collared t-shirts and jumpers and with a slight V-neck. So if you see those in the shops, I think you'll get quite a few years use out of them. And also, I do not think necessarily they will really date, because it's quite classic. So that would be quite a good investment. Put it into your wardrobe now, and it modernises. If you're going out in a t-shirt and jeans, make it a modern t-shirt, a modern cut, collar, V-neck, and it shows that you're not out of date and a little bit frumpy. This is more youthful. Anyway, the t-shirt and the trousers, I thought just they didn't flatter me. They were dated, and we all know that cropped wide leg now. We all know, we've been hearing about it on other videos and blogs and things like that wide cropped legs are not the thing to wear. So this is no good. So the trousers I swapped for a more modern look by using my black joggers. And these have got a sheen on. They're a dressy jogger with a zebra animal print stripe down the side. It's green and ivory stripe, quite a discreet pattern. And we're still wearing those. The stripes haven't disappeared. They've been around for ages, haven't they? But they haven't disappeared. Still around, still okay to wear. Anyway, so yeah, the sort of the joggers with the t-shirt, I think it's the modern interpretation of this outfit. Now, if I wanted to look classic, I would actually have made my t-shirt a green one or a black one to be really more smart casual. But I wanted to be more casual, but look nice. And so I thought it's absolutely fine to bring that fourth colour of the yellow into the combination with the ivory and green and then black in the trousers. And it's, you know, we were having people over who are quite casual people, and it's like saying, well, okay, you know, I'm looking nice, I'm dressed up, I'm in nice clean clothes and dry new clothes, but I'm not going to make you uncomfortable because I'm not being overly smart, you know? So that's kind of the sort of outfit for an occasion like that. Talking of classic and not classic and casual and not casual, we had some other friends over for an evening, and I wanted to look a bit more, slightly more classic because it's an evening meal rather than a casual lunch. And I used my black slip skirt with a jumper that has got some rose gold threaded through the white. And then I made my jewellery very simply, earrings and rose gold bracelet, and didn't worry about a necklace because there's a lot going on in the jumper. There's a lot of glitter and so on in the jumper already. So the jumper in a way has got, I mean, you know, it's got its own jewellery, isn't it? The stripes has got its own jewellery because that's metallic rose gold. And as we were in our own house, I didn't want to, I didn't necessarily want to be wearing slippers, but I didn't want to be wearing heavy outdoor shoes, so I put on my mules. So I was wearing just pantyhose tights and black mule loafers, backless loafers. And I thought this was fine for the evening, for the occasion, for what we're doing, who we were having round. And I've left the worst to last. One day I just did not have my mojo whatsoever, so it was a navy t-shirt, navy leggings, and a moss-coloured long waistcoat. And why am I showing you that? Well, I really don't know actually, because it's not particularly an outfit. I think I probably just want to say sometimes we don't feel put together, sometimes we don't have our mojo, and it's okay to wear leggings. Right, so that's a roundup of some outfits that might give you ideas for the coming weeks, and I'll see you all in another outfit.